Alright, everyone. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Gonna get started in 1 minute. Alright, let's get started. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If somebody joins. Oh, hold on. Hey Alexa, stop.
Okay.
Dude, it's so annoying. All of a sudden Alexa just talks. Anyways, let's get started. Obviously we had a nasty dump. Weekly close was obviously very ugly. We lost the weekly level, which is 81.5. So high time frame weekly level, we're looking bearish under 81.5 to 73.620. I was hoping that this weekly would basically range like this and then dump, but clearly we didn't get that, and I was hoping for at least 90.7k. I had shorts lined up in between 90 and 92k area. Obviously we didn't get filled, so no harm there's a chance we probably retest at least 81.5k this week. I'm hoping, because on high time frame, as you can see, these two purple lines is what I am basically looking at. We're holding it on weekly closes, so maybe we'll get some bullish momentum to the upside today or early this week, because obviously we had some nasty dumps and yeah, things don't look that great. Sorry, my alerts are going off. Let me actually just mute. Alright, I just muted the site, so it shouldn't bother anyone anymore. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, that's the kind of level I'm looking at. I personally am not looking short at the moment. If you shorted last week, that was a great short and probably would have took profits by now if it was me personally. So what I'm going to do is go over Bitcoin and Bitcoin CME chart, and then Ethereum CME / index chart, and then go over a few alts that we're tracking in Discord. And if you're interested in joining our Discord, I will leave a invite down below in the description, so feel free to join. So let's get started. Like I said, we're bearish on weekly time frame, so this is our weekly chart, and the weekly chart we use triggers on daily time frame. So let's zoom into the daily time frame, and as you can see, we're holding this level right here, which is, let's just label it because we have the other one labeled, 78,000, 258, 52. All right, let's go to our daily. So all we need for Bitcoin is to put in a higher low. I mean, who knows if we put in a higher low. Weekly time frame is bearish under 81.5. However, daily is holding, so daily is basically neutral. No need to look for longs on daily unless we can reclaim this level right here, which is almost 82.4k area. And then 4 hours is obviously bearish, like I've been saying. I basically would not be interested in longs at all unless we can, basically do something like this. Because I think any bounce to anything, any kind of bounces we get, it'll just roll over eventually. So it looks bearish at the moment. I wouldn't be looking. Yeah, 4 hours definitely looks bearish. I wouldn't really be looking for longs unless we can reclaim some levels. I will show you some scalps that we have lined up on the lower time frame. So went over weekly, daily, 4 hour, and then next is the chart we use for scalping. And this is basically our scalping chart on Bitcoin. We had the short right here from 82 down to basically 78K. Let me actually delete some of the stuff. Let me give you the one we actually are using right now. Cleaned it up on a lower time frame, and this is actually what we have at the moment. As long as these are really low time frame scalps, so in and out quickly. We have some longs here at the moment, and they're actually looking good. Let's see if it hits target or not. But anyways, as long as we hold $78,659.68 right here, this white line, we're going to test 81,750 next. That's how we kind of trade LG. If you don't know, come join and you can learn. Anyways, that's basically what we're looking at. Very low time frame. If for any reason we're to lose this level, which is our main level on 30-minute time frame at $76,889.59, as you can see, we tested it here and we held perfectly. So as long as we don't lose the level, we are fine. But if we do lose that level on any 30-minute close, we are open to down here 72K. So that's basically what I'm looking at on super low time frame. And then just to go over the Bitcoin CME chart. We do have this long, but again, remember, this is not a long we really want to take. So should not be in this long. And even if you were in this long, this candle right here was your exit signal. So you would basically exit it around break even, depending on where you exit. But anyways, this is kind of what I see on the weekly time frame. If we are to be super bearish, is a dip under 60K. However, as long as we're holding this red line, which is weekly high time frame line, at 77,930, I have no reason to be bearish. So that's the level to hold. Let's see what we get this week. And then obviously daily time frame on CME, we have this gap right here. Let's not forget. So maybe we do something like this if we're bearish still, fill the gap, and then dump, right? Let's see. Again, the main short target, the TP, is basically right under 70K, 69.715, I guess, somewhere around there. This is the super low time frame chart. Let me zoom into Fibonacci candles. No reason to look for longs and no reason to look for really shorts. It's kind of just chop. Obviously, we're still holding this level. You can't see the 4-hour candle yet on CME futures chart. Once it closes, you will be able to. But yeah, lower time frame still doesn't look good unless we can regain some levels right here. Likely to take out the lows, to be honest. Let's look at ETH. So I posted this ETH chart a while ago, which was our main weekly time frame chart, and I actually updated it because we already tagged our level already, so I cleaned it up. But this was our target right here at 16,600 or 1,667, not 16,000. That was our target, our bearish target from here. This was our bearish target, right? Anyways, cleaned it up. This is our new levels. We lost the weekly close. Let me switch candles, sorry. We lost weekly close and we lost weekly support right here, in my opinion. So weekly under 1,667.80 equals 1296. And again, remember, main high time frame, we're super bearish under 2.2k, and there's a chance, if we stay underneath 2.2k for a long time, there's a very good chance that we might actually break lows and go to 717, the level that was front ran, in my opinion. But again, we can still, put in a higher low somewhere around here, or even like around 1k, and then kind of take off on Ethereum. Let's see what we get on Ethereum. Again, support loss is basically turned resistance now, right? So we're basically retesting the support that was lost as resistance. Let me zoom into daily time frame. This is what it's looking like for the levels. Daily level is holding. We have two daily levels right here. So Ethereum on daily time frame is not going to be bearish unless we close under 1478.07 on daily time frame. Maybe we do something like this on Ethereum. Even 4 hours is holding, as you can see. We have not closed underneath 4 hours, and these are the two levels that we are trading to the downside on Ethereum into 4 hour support if we are to lose these levels. Perfect thing would be to lose this level and then kind of retest resistance, and then we can look for shorts somewhere around here. Right now, no reason to look for shorts in my opinion, because we are holding daily and 4 hour levels. And then if we can regain this level on low time frame, this is what we're going to scalp. A nice 8% move on Ethereum to 1748. So this is what we need to regain on Ethereum. And then I don't think we really need to go over Ethereum index chart, to be honest. It's pretty much the same thing. We have a few alts that we are actually tracking. Let's go over some alts on high time frame. So here's Solana on high time frame, in my opinion. It looks ugly, obviously. I don't know. I don't really like it. There's a really solid chance that Solana dumps pretty hard, to be honest. I've been playing, or in Discord we've been playing the 4 hour chart, because the 4 hour chart is actually pretty money on Solana in our opinion. Let's zoom into daily. So daily we had this short from 190.05 down to 104.41, and today, Sunday, we actually tagged it right down to the level, and at the moment we're bouncing. So daily and 4 hour actually hit our targets, right? So on low time frame, even 4 hours, there's no reason to long Solana unless we can reclaim $118.11. And if we are to lose 105, this is the next level on Solana. Also, losing $88 on Solana, in my opinion, is terrible. I honestly think if we were to lose $88, there's a very good chance we go sub $50 on Solana. Again, the way we trade LG is level to level. Underneath 88.40, we go to 45.76. Over 118.11, we go to 143.36. Over that, we have another one way up here at 253, right? So ideally, what we would want is at some point is Solana to do this, is to reclaim, whether it be at this level, or all the way down here at $45, is to reclaim this level, put in a higher low somewhere, and then you long the higher low and all the way to 253. Zero reasons for you to be short Solana right now or long Solana right now. Here's your 30-minute chart on Solana. There's really not much, to be honest, that I really like, so just kind of staying away from Solana for right now. I need to see more price action on all of these. Everything kind of hit our downside targets, to be honest, if you will just kind of see. Um, Here is AVAX. We do have some longs on them, but again, we're not in any of these longs because even if you were, our exits were last week on daily close on Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday, one of those days. Anyways, high time frame basically says under 22.74 is 12.67 next on weekly time frame. Daily time frame doesn't look any much better. We have some shorts that we actually took that played out already, and this is kind of the level to watch on AVAX next. 14.33. As long as we're under 17.58, we're going to 14.33 next, and these are basically the next levels to play. Aptos probably does something like this, in my opinion. Takes out this low right here, I think. So let's see. No reason to long unless high time frame can reclaim 781. We have this short still on Aptos from daily to daily right here. So let's see what we get. There's really no reason for anyone to be long or short. Aptos, let's see, lower time frame. I had this short or plan. We were hoping we would test resistance and then we could short down here all the way to $3. But unfortunately we didn't get it. So right now it's moving up, or sorry, moving down. Only way to long it is on 4 hours if we can reclaim this to this. But again, if we get lucky and we get any bounces, this is what we want to short. But kind of just looks like we're going to go sideways, down, sideways, down. So no bounces at all so far. So Aptos still looks like shit. We're going to $3.17.7 next on 4 hours. AVE weekly. We're basically in this box that I said we're probably going to retest and see what we do here. Yeah, I don't know. They all look like crap to me. Like, look at this on daily. AVE lost the daily level and support. So it's basically saying, and this dotted line is basically where it might bounce. And if we get lucky, we get to short something like that. But if you were a high time frame trader on daily time frame and just do stuff on daily closes, right now you'd be short AVE under 136.85 all the way to 56.17. Here's the 4 hour AVE chart. No need to long. Unless 4 hours can reclaim something like this, we're not looking too long. These are the downside targets on AVE. I have alerts set. If we are to hit them and hold, we look for longs. TIA weekly put in another low today. We have some low targets. I think we take out this low right here. Probably go under sub $2, maybe even sub $1. Looks like crap. Even low time frame, there's really nothing to do. It is at daily support, however. I don't know if it holds or not. 4 hours, if we are to bounce and reclaim some levels, these would be your scalp levels. BERA chain, I posted this the other day. Not longs, sorry. Said if you were able to sell over $8, get out. Some people hopefully listened. BERA chain looks like ass. Let's go to the lower time frame. There's literally nothing. I have an alert for a BERA chain if you are to get any strong bounces. BERA might actually get a strong bounce. I doubt it, but this would be my lower time frame scalp this week, next week, whenever, if we are to reclaim this level and hold it, I would look for scalp longs, or at least a long to here, here, and then ultimately up here. Sui, same thing. Looks like crap. No reason to long it on daily time frame. It looks horrible. A lot of these alts on daily time frame and even weekly look like they might drop another 50%. It's kind of crazy. I hope it's not true, but just yeah, it's not looking good. Here's also the 4 hours on Sui, 4 hour LG to LG. If any of these alts gives me any kind of strong bounces, I'm looking for shorts. These are our levels on Sui lower time frame, 4 hours. Losing 169.80 is bad, down to sub $1, 93.94 cents on Sui. Again, if you want these charts and stuff, they're all in Discord. Come join. I'll post the link in there. FARTCOIN is one coin that actually has been kind of strong. Didn't really dump much. We do have bearish LG to LG. However, I'm actually thinking it might go here first. If it actually goes to support, I'm actually looking for longs right here on FARTCOIN. There's a chance you might actually get to short this here to down here, except I just expect some bounces, and this one's held up so well that I can actually see it bounce. If it reclaims this level on 4 hours again, there's a chance we might actually be longing it. So yeah, as hard as it to believe, FARTCOIN unfortunately is actually holding up really, really fucking well. However, underneath 45.86 cents, it's bearish to 28.33 cents. So this might be one to look for shorts at the moment and get out if it reclaims basically 52 cents and short it to all the way down here. I wanted to take the scalp earlier on FARTCOIN, and I talked myself out of it. It was a nice 9.2% move, and it would have hit. Anyways, those are all the alts that I've covered. Oh, hype, last one. Hype is about to hit our target right here of 940, 950 ish right here. It hit our $10 target. I actually have fills all the way from $9.25 to $10. Did get some filled already as it hit down to $9.72. So I have some more fills coming in. Hopefully, if we are to lose this level, I will be cutting my position. If we actually reclaim some levels, these would be the levels to. I think the next resistance is basically $11.50 on hype right here, this blue dotted line. If we are to reclaim some levels like $13.50, then we'll be looking bullish to some more other levels. These blue lines that you see tons of up here are super low time frame 30-minute scalp levels for me. So I have them all marked. But anyways, this is all you really need to know. We need 940 to hold. If we lose that, I will not be looking to hold any hype until it goes sub $5. All right, well, see you guys next week. Take care and good luck trading.